Hello. I know it's been a little while since I vlogged and okay, there's really only two words to describe like this past several days, getting close to a week now. Epic fail. Ugh, I hate saying that. I'm up. And not just up a little bit, I'm up. Like 206.4 is what I was. I woke up this morning, I brought it down a little bit. I was 205.6. But you guys, I've been holding steady at 202.6. That's 3 pounds above, 4 pounds above my LDW, 3 pounds above what I've been holding steady at. Was like 5 pounds above. Wait, 4 pounds above. Sorry, my math's off right now. It's been a long day. Oh man, you guys. I will say the one thing that I have going for me in this scenario is I think a good chunk of that is Tom. He visited the day I woke up and things were like, hi. That was the day he decided to make his like real like appearance. And if you guys don't remember or haven't watched me from the beginning, whenever Tom comes, I'd normally gain about 3 to 5 pounds. That's just normal life for me. When I was on P2, I think I was able to not really see that because I was losing as he came. But now that I'm on P3, this is my first time with his visit on P3, and I will say it's frustrating. Now, I'm going to be honest, it's not all Tom. The other day, several days ago now, actually, my family member, just to say, I have a cousin that lives here, and we kind of grew up together, so she's more like a sister than she is a cousin. And her family, like, her daughters I call my nieces instead of my like second cousins. Come on, little kids don't know what second cousins are. So anyways, her family is like, you know, more like a sister and such to me than a cousin. Well, her husband ended up having to get some dental surgery. And it was a scenario I wasn't really kind of told what was expected of me, so I didn't really prepare properly. I guess the kind of dental surgery, I wasn't really given much information, but he needed a ride to and from the dentist. And my cousin, she's a teacher, so they have limited days off, and she has 2 little girls. And come on, let's face it, anybody that has kids know that little kids get sick a lot. So she needs like all the sick days she can get. So her husband needed a ride to and from the dentist, and it so happened to fall on a day where I didn't have class. So I was like, sure. I'll take you to the dentist, no problem. Well, I wasn't told that because of in case of emergency scenarios, I had to stay there while he had the oral surgery, which I figured I could run home and like have lunch or something real quick and run back because I found out that their dentist was literally around the corner from where I live. In addition, and you know, that would have been fine, not going home with during the dental surgery, just waiting there, that's fine. But then I find out I'm supposed to stay with him until my cousin gets home from work, which they don't live anywhere near me. So I couldn't run home on the way taking him home. And again, this is in case of emergencies. I had to stay there the entire day, which is okay with me, but I didn't prepare. I had no food. And so by the time, like literally, I picked him up in the morning, took him to the dentist, was there for a couple hours, then took him home. 4:30 rolls around, and my cousin's still not home from work, and I am like starving. And the only thing they have in their house is like frozen, like taquitos, chicken nuggets, french fries, all the frozen stuff. That's all massively carb filled. So at about 4:30 again, this is like 4:30, like after starting in the morning, like no food, I finally decided I'm going to heat up some taquitos and just kind of pick the meat out of the shell. So I did that. You really don't get much meat out of those suckers. It was bad. Then when my cousin finally does show up from work, she got home around, I guess they had meetings afterwards, so she got home around 5:30 going on 6 o'clock. Guess what she shows up with? Handful of pizza. That's right. She walks in with a big old pizza. And mind you, I'm like a ravenous pack of wolves by then. I just want food. I didn't take the cheese and the stuff off the bread. No. I ate it all. Bread and all. I ate two slices. I only picked one slice up at first, but by the time I was done eating that, I was still hungry. Yeah, that's right. I had 2 slices of ginormous pizza. And the meat inside those taquitos, which I don't even know what it's made with. And then the next day I woke up, and not only did I see the scale reflected from that, but Tom. All in the same day. So, I will say this past week, or whatever, half a week, 3/4 of a week, whatever, it's been frustrating. And I've been fighting to get it off. I did a steak day. And the steak day only took off like 0.8, not even a full pound. It didn't even take off a full pound, which is why I think a big part of the gain had to do with Tom. So I'm hoping that sometime within the next few days I will like see Tom go bye-bye and see the scale go down. But I've bought chicken. I'm a starving student, so I can't afford to do another steak day. I'm sorry guys, steak's expensive. I really want to go out and buy a ginormous steak, but I just don't have it in the budget right now. So I have chicken at my house. I have lots of chicken frozen, so I'm sticking to the chicken. I'm gonna eat a lot of that over the next few days. I have some vegetables, so I'm gonna focus on that. My body generally does well with like chicken and vegetables, so I'm hoping over the next few days I'll see a loss. And I'll go back down to my stabilization zone of like 202.6, whatnot. I'll keep you guys posted, but I don't know, I will say I'm a little frustrated, a little bummed. In addition, I'm going to do my best to vlog as much as possible, but I am going to say right now, in my life is really crazy. Lots of exams, lots and lots and lots of homework. Lots of papers going on right now. Additionally, besides school and my job, I'm also doing shadowing, like OT shadowing, in order to try to get into my program, as well as doing volunteer work, because again, it looks good on my application. So I really have no days off right now, none. And the little bits of time in between my classes and volunteer and homework and job, I just try to fit in sleep, to be honest with you. So I'm going to try to vlog, but please don't like get mad at me if you don't hear from me for a little bit. You know, I'm going to try to do it at least once a week, but if you don't hear from me for a little over a week, don't get too mad. And for all of my buddies out there that I watch and comment on, and you comment on me and watch me, just know, even if I don't comment, I am still watching your vlogs. I kind of take like a 5 to 10 minute break in between homework, like what I'm doing projects with homework, and that's like my little mental like shut off. Like that's where I shut down for like 10 minutes or whatever to watch the vlogs, and I don't think about school. But then as soon as it's over, I go right back to studying. I go right back to the paper that I'm working on or the exam I'm studying for. So I'm going to try to comment, but to be honest with you, sometimes the brain power just isn't in existence at the time that I'm watching your vlog. So if you don't hear from me, it doesn't mean that I'm not, you know, sending my yay, yippee, good jobs to you. But, and as soon as things calm down a little bit, I'll be back to my normal self, commenting and vlogging and whatnot. But anyways, that's my update, and this is getting long. So I gotta go before I get cut off. Okay, bye-bye.